just trying to see where the light is good. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha की जय, भगवत गीता की जय, भागवतम की जय, श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय, श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय, श्री राधा गोपी वल्लभ की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की जय, श्री वेणुगोपाल स्वामी की जय, श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, ऑल assembled devotees की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्य रघुनाथं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिणासहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण कान्तांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते। काञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि प्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्द। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभुदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yukum karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yatripatamanam vande Shri Guru Dheeratarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om apavitro pavitro va sarvavastam gatopi va yat smaret pundarikaksha sabhyabhyantaram suche. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Can everybody come forward? There is a lot of space here. If you don't mind, come close. There are many others who are coming. They are sitting back and back and back. Practically, can come till here. Yeah. Everybody come forward. Everybody please come forward. Prabhuji's Mataji, somebody is sitting in the back. You can come here. There is a lot of space here. Some can even sit in the balcony if you want. You can go to vedabase.com, vedabase.com, because we're not using a projector. You can use your mobiles to go to vedabase.com, go to Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse number 60, 18.60. स्वभावजेन कौन्तेय स्वभावजेन कौन्तेय निबद्धा स्वेन कर्मणा कर्तुं नेच्छसि यच्च कर्तुं येच्छसि यन्मोहात् कर्तुं नेच्छसि यन्मोहात् करिष्यसि अवशो अपि तत् करिष्यसि अवशो अपि तत् स्वभावजेन कौन्तेय निबद्धा स्वेन कर्मणा कर्तुं नेच्छसि यन्मोहात् करिष्यसि अवशो अपि तत्. Does anyone want to repeat?
स्वभावजेन
कौन्तेय
निबद्धा स्वेन कर्मणा कर्तुं नेच्छसि यन्मोहात् करिष्यसि अवशोऽपि तत्.
Mataji? Anybody else?
निबद्धा स्वेन कर्मणा कर्तुं नेच्छसि यन्मोहात् करिष्यसि अवशोऽपि तत्.
स्वभावजेन, born of your own nature. Kaunteya, O son of Kunti. Nibaddha, conditioned. Svena, by your own. Karmana, activities. Kartum, to do. Na, not. Ichchasi, you like. Yet, that which. Mohat, by illusion. Karishyasi, you will do. Avasha, involuntarily. Api, even. Tat, that. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Under illusion, you are now declining to act according to my direction. But compelled by the work born of your own nature, you will act all the same, O son of Kunti. Purport. If one refuses to act under the direction of the Supreme Lord, then he will be compelled to act by the modes in which he is situated. Everyone is under the spell of a particular combination of the modes of nature and is acting in that way. But anyone who voluntarily engages himself under the direction of the Supreme Lord becomes glorious. Hare Krishna. We'll also read the next verse because both are in 6. Ishvara sarvabhutana viruddeshe arjuna tishyati brahmayan sarvabhutani yantrarudhani mayaya. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart. O Arjuna, and is directing the wandering of the living entities who are seated as on a machine made of the material energy. So I'll read the translation again. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wandering of all living entities who are seated as on a machine made of the material energy. Purport. Arjuna was not the supreme knower, and his decision to fight or not to fight was confined to his limited discretion. Lord Krishna instructed that the individual is not all in all. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, or he himself, Krishna, as a localized super soul, sits in the heart directing the living beings. After changing bodies, the living entity forgets his past deeds, but the super soul, as a knower of the past, present and future, remains the witness of all his activities. Therefore, all the activities of the living entities are directed by this super soul. The living entity gets what he deserves and is carried by the material body, which is created in the material energy under the direction of the super soul. As soon as a living entity is placed in a particular type of body, he has to work under the spell of that bodily situation. A person seated in a high-speed motor car goes faster than one seated in a slower car. Though the living entities, the drivers may be the same. Similarly, by the order of the Supreme Soul, material nature fashions a particular type of body to a particular type of living entity so that he may work according to his past desires. The living entity is not independent. One should not think himself independent of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The individual is always under the Lord's control. Therefore, one's duty is to surrender, and that is the injunction of the next verse. Hare Krishna. Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmittamena Tasmai Shri Gurave. So, firstly, I would like to congratulate Arvind Prabhu, Padma Mataji for their new house, and also Dasraj Prabhu and Manasa Mataji for their new house. 2 houses Grihapravesham at the same time. Brother and sister buying at the same place. right? That's just Prabhu and Padma Mataji. Am I audible till the back? Little less? Yeah, is it better now? Yeah, I have to go closer to the mic. Don't worry. You want to keep it there? Okay. I can keep it. I can keep it on this. So give me. Yeah, वो plug निकालो. I have a plug point here. You can navigate. Yeah. Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Job. Hare Krishna. I on it here. So this is come on. Hare Krishna. Better now? Hare Krishna. Please everybody come in the front. There is space here. Please come. This place can accommodate how many people? As much as it can. Hare Krishna. Yeah, we used to have a house smaller than this. We used to have a house smaller than this. Maybe 1/4 of this, and we used to have satsang with 110 people every week. Right? It is very much. Remember, right? Yeah. घर कितना भी बड़ा हो, अगर दिल बड़ा है, सब अंदर आ जाएंगे, है कि नहीं? तो सब अंदर आइए, और थोड़ा अंदर आइए. And if somebody can't see my face, please try to see. Yeah. You don't want to see my face, that's okay, but I want to see your face. Please become visible. Hare Krishna. Yeah, this is better. So, where is Dasras? Yeah, fine. Can you give a glass? Just a glass. I asked my mother to heat up water. It's boiling, just don't let go. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. बच्चे लोग आ गया? आ गया. Yeah, yeah. It's better. बाप रे, बहुत गर्म है. I have sore throat and fever going on. I don't know when it will go. Hare Krishna. Is everyone comfortable? Then more people can come, please. Goal is to become uncomfortable in this world. So we don't want to stay here. Again. Very good. So, here in this verse, what is Lord Krishna saying? Hare Krishna. Please come and sit. Bro, you got balcony. Come, Satya bro. Come in the front. Just go into the balcony. You can hear from me. As long as you can hear me, I can see you. That's good. Yeah, you can relax and nicely watch. Very good. So in verse number 60, Lord Krishna is telling something very important. He is telling, under illusion, you are now declining to act according to my direction, but compelled by the work born of your own nature, you will act all the same. O son of Kunti. So what is the function here today? Grihapravesham. That's nice, Prabhu. Come. Everybody will come and settle down, don't worry. So, today is Grihapravesham. What is the meaning of Grihapravesham? Housewarming. Yeah, that's an English word. They don't know how to say Grihapravesham, so they said housewarming. If you warm too much, it will become house burning. Isn't it? English doesn't have a word called Grihapravesham. Let's not use the word housewarming. There is no meaning to the word housewarming, isn't it? कुछ लगता है Prabhu, I am house burning. Do you want to come to my house? Prabhu, I am house warming. Do you want to come to my house? कोई मतलब है क्या उसमें? कोई मतलब नहीं. गृह प्रवेश. सभी लोग बोलिए. गृह प्रवेश. गृह प्रवेश. Right? Griha means a place in which we can perform an activity. Griha means a place where we can perform an activity. Pravesh, entering with a positive intention. Griha Pravesh. You are entering with a positive intention into a place where you can perform an activity. That's called Griha Pravesh. Of course, you can add many more things to it. You can add many more things to it. Right? So, how many of us here have done Griha Pravesh? Yes? You also done? Children? Have you done Griha Pravesh? Hare Krishna? Yeah? Good. Yeah. Hare Krishna? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes. Raja Ramesh Prabhu. Balcony. I'll do the seating arrangement also, don't worry. Yes, this is special balcony 6. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, how many of us have done Griha Pravesham in our life? How many Griha Praveshams have you done? We all have done one Griha Pravesham for sure. Yes. Where did you Griha Pravesham go? Yeah. He's wrong. Where did you Griha Pravesham? Huh? Chandranagar. You're also wrong. Where did we do our Griha Pravesham? This body is Griha. This body is Griha. We have entered this body. That itself is the first Griha Pravesham we have done. On the day of birth itself. Birth itself is Griha Pravesham. Right? You should understand that. This body itself is a house. Krishna is telling a yantra, a machine, right? And this machine is used for an activity to go back to Krishna. Are you all following me? So how many of us have done Griha Pravesham? All of us have done Griha Pravesham. The activity has to be done. And we all have done Griha Pravesham. But Krishna is explaining, of course, this is a house in which multiple of us can live together. More than one person can come together, husband, wife, children, mother-in-law, father-in-law, if they can live together, can live under one roof. Right? So this is also Griha Pravesham. But when we enter this body in this material world, we are also performing a Griha Pravesham. And Krishna has given that house to us. And this is a very, very important activity what we are doing right now. Because we want to enter into the house with a lot of positive energy, with a positive goal, with a positive intention. Right? Otherwise, we are going to suffer in this world. We are going to suffer in this body, we are going to suffer in this house also. What are the activities we do when do we Griha Pravesham? Can anyone tell one or two? Fresh in the mind, Prabhuji.
First is entry of cow and calf.
Yes.
And then breaking the coconut, breaking the fountain.
Yes.
Doing the puja, doing the puja.
Yes. Kumkum, Paspu, right? We put it every door. And Navadanyal. We sprinkle Navadanyal everywhere, right?
Yes, yes.
What are the things we do? Most of it we have told already. Why do we break a coconut?
Breaking of the ego.
Yeah, why? Why do we do that?
Breaking of the ego.
Breaking of the ego. Okay.
Or maybe offer offering the most purest water to the
Yes,
Lord.
yes. And basically it is to remove obstacles. This is to remove obstacles. Shastra says, break a coconut, so you break all obstacles that are coming in, stopping you from going inside. Then you do Vastu Puja. After Vastu Puja, you do Grihapravesham, not reverse. Vastu Puja is done so that all the irregularities, all the corrections that are needed in the house are corrected. Right? From a subtle way. You know that some bad energies are there, omens are there, some negative elements are there, all they have to be corrected. Then after Vastu Puja, you enter. Actually, Vastu Puja is not done in the house. If you read Vastu Shastra, it is outside the house. But because we are living in 5th, 6th, 10th, 20th floor, we don't have a concept of outside the house. We do inside the house. Vastu Puja is done outside the house. After the Vastu Puja is done for the house, then you enter the house. Then you enter with the Supreme Lord, holding the Supreme Lord. Then you enter and say, Krishna, this house is yours. This house belongs to whom? Krishna. Why do we say this house belongs to Krishna? Why do we say that? Why do we feel that? Why we should hold something and hold like a God's picture and enter the house? Why do we declare that the house belongs to Krishna? He is the one who has given us.
And we can use this house for his service.
Huh?
We can use this house for his service.
We can use the house for his service. And
It belongs to him.
everything belongs to him. Aham sarvasva. Oh. Right? Everything belongs to him. And he is relieving you out of one more attachment. He is relieving you out of one more attachment. What does it mean? I made so much money. Now, in the form of house, you take it. Lele. Otherwise, I'll be holding so much money. You understand? And that money will make me sleepless. So I have invested this house, this money in this house. Krishna, now you take it. Now I can sleep. If you take your picture and enter the house, then you will not get sleep. Just imagine husband and wife holding their portrait picture and coming and saying, "मातो पाट में picture load वस्तु नहीं." You'll get sleep? नींद आएगा? नहीं आएगा. तुम्हारा भी नींद जाएगा, बाजू वाले का भी नींद जाएगा. है कि नहीं? Yeah. You take God into the house, declaring that Krishna, one more attachment is gone. This is your house. Right? Not my house. This is your house. And there was never a concept of selling a house. Because the house was already there. Our ancestors did not have one house in Tellapur, one house in Madhapur, one house in Chikarapalli, one house in Sikandrabad. No. They had one house. Sudhakar, correct చెప్తున్నా? ఒక్క ఇల్లు ఉండేది. దాంట్లో ఒట్టు దాంట్లో వావ్. So there is no concept of selling a house. And there is no concept of buying a house also. That's okay. Because we are living in an environment where we go to different places for work, we have to have a house. So you're buying a house. Right? Because how can you sell a house that you've given to God? क्या प्रॉब्लम? The next topic, अब रेट कितना? Krishna is thinking, अरे, you gave this house to me. I thought this house is mine. Then why are you discussing rent? अभी कितना? Huh? Right? So that is material world. Actually, we don't mean what we are doing. Everything is a khichdi. Everything is a khichdi. Whatever we do, any activity we do, it has some faults. Kalayar dosha vidhe. There is only doshas in Kali Yuga. Intentions might be right. Right? अरविंद प्रो दास प्रो मैंने देखी इसको कहीं को बुलाया नहीं पूरा उल्टा बता रहा this fellow will speak something nice about that. You know, what is this speaking? No, I'm talking nice only, bro. I need my lunch, Prashadam. But you should understand that in this age of Kali Yuga, we cannot do anything perfectly. Repeat after me. Kalaya dosha nidhe rajan. Kalaya dosha nidhe rajan. अस्ति हि एको महान् गुण
अस्ति हि एको महान् गुणः
कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य
कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य
मुक्त संग समाचार.
मुक्तसङ्गसमाजः.
In this age of Kali Yuga, you करते कुछ और सोचते कुछ और. है कि ब्राह्मण भी ऐसा ही है, वो कुछ कर रहा है कुछ और सोच रहा है. Right? He chanting a mantra. ఈ ఇల్లు మొత్తం బాగుంది, ఎటువంటి అనుబంధం పెట్టుకోవద్దు, ఆ బిల్డింగ్ బాగుంది, ఇక్కడ ఫ్లాట్ బాగుంటుంది. He is also thinking to invest where he is supposed to become renounced. Any activity you cannot do purely here, but one activity you can do purely here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today morning, actually I did not prepare for today's lecture, so please forgive me for it. I always prepare, but yesterday night it became very late. I don't know, slept very late, I was not well, and today morning I got up and I thought, okay, I have to go and talk today. So I went and googled Grihapravesham Srila Prabhupada. What did Srila Prabhupada tell about Grihapravesham? That's all I have to tell you, right? So Srila Prabhupada told that Grihapravesham has to be performed. It is very, very important. It's a very important ceremony, right? And he told one has to sleep in the same house after puja for 3 days, 3 nights minimum, right? Ganesh ji has to be worshipped. With his permission, you enter into the house. Worship the Supreme Lord. Offer the, so there is a letter written by a Prabhupada disciple telling what Prabhupada told in 1969 somewhere. So I read that and I felt, okay, now I know what to speak. Right? And of course, what is this house anyways? And what other activity we do perform in the house? There is one more important activity in Grihapravesham we do. We have not mentioned that activity yet. Yes. What did she tell?
Boiling milk.
Why do we boil milk? Why not sambar? Why not rasam? Why milk? And why milk has to fall out? You should have abundant resources in this house. Abundant means never scarce. Never scarce. Never there should be poverty. Never there should be scarcity. There should be abundance in this house. So you boil the milk and the milk has to pour out. Meaning this house has to pour out and give to the society. Every activity that happens here has to have a positive contribution to the whole society. That is why milk has to pour out. You boil the milk to a point where it automatically comes up and it pours out. And it should freely pour out. But these days, in your house there is a new stove. अरे दूध गिरेगा, स्टोव खराब हो जाएगा. You don't allow that to pour out properly also. Right? But actually it should pour out. Induction है that. That's what it Right? So it is a natural thing that it has to pour out. And why milk? Because milk represents purity. Milk represents purity. It comes from the purest. किधर से? भैंस का नहीं, गधे का नहीं, कुत्ते का नहीं, गाय का. कौन से गाय का? देसी गाय का दूध है कि वही दूध है. वो दूध जब उबलता है, कृष्णा waits for it. Yashoda Maya, she is boiling the milk, thinking what? She is making it ready for Krishna, right? And Krishna is also waiting. When will my mother bring that milk? And one day when she was giving her breast milk to Krishna, and she was also making some nice milk related sweet, so she was boiling the milk. Suddenly she remembered that she is boiling the milk and she kept Krishna down. She kept Krishna down. Why did she keep Krishna down? Because she has to go and stop the boiling of milk. It will pour out. It's a very precious milk. Among 900,000 cows that Nanda Maharaj had,
there were the most prominent 8 cows, or rather 108 cows. In that 8 cows were the most selected for Krishna. And among those 8, there was one cow, Surabhi cow, which was the most preferred cow for Krishna. And that milk was from that cow. And that cow milk is only for Krishna. Then Yashoda Maya is boiling that. And she became concerned that, Are Kana, your milk is boiling, it might fall, have to use it preciously, so she kept him down. She kept God down to serve God. She kept God down to serve God. And God became angry that why did you keep me down? I know you are going to serve me, but you are more important for me. What does it mean? Krishna doesn't want your wealth. Krishna doesn't want your service. Krishna doesn't want your prayers. Krishna doesn't want your intelligence. Krishna wants you. Krishna कौन चाहिए? You. You can't give ghost to Krishna. Krishna gave everything, right? Be happy there. Now leave me alone. No. Krishna will never leave you alone. Sorry. Krishna will never leave you alone. Because you left you alone, you are sitting in Kalapur. He will not leave you alone. Krishna wants us. Exclusively us. No matter what you do for Krishna and Krishna service, he will only ask for you. You Krishna wants. He is not asking for anything less than you. Because if you are there, everything related to you is there. Again, a lot of times, people get tired after doing service. Okay, you can get tired after doing service, but you cannot go away from service. You are needed all the time in service. Because Krishna is asking us completely. Sometimes some make a big complaint. I know some crores and crores of money for God, and they're happily giving. They have no problem. But when their son told, I'll become brahmachari, they made a big hue and cry. No. How can I become brahmachari? You cannot become brahmachari. You cannot dedicate your life for Krishna. What does it mean? They were giving everything, but they were not giving the most important thing, where their attachment is there. Right? You will give everything to Krishna, but you will not give yourself. Right? Because we are attached to ourselves. We are attached to our wealth. We are attached to our fame, name. I am not going to give. This one thing I will not give. But when you are entering into this house, saying that this house belongs to you, Krishna, you have no right on this house after that. Finish. This house belongs to Krishna. Now whatever happens in this house, Krishna is the Sutradhar. So that is called Grihapravesham. And same thing applies to our body also. Here in this verse, what Krishna is telling Arjuna, I'll read it. Under illusion, you are now declining to act in direction. But compared with the work born of your own nature, you will act all the same, O son of Kunti. We are performing a lot of activities in this world which are not needed. Actually, they are not needed. But we are performing. Krishna is saying, perform the activity I am telling you to do. If you don't perform the activity that I am telling you to do, you will not sit quiet. You will still do something, but that something is not going to unbound you, that something will make you more bound. All we have to do, Prabhuji and Mataji, is to do the activity that Krishna is telling. Arjuna was asked to do the war. Arjuna should do the war. He cannot come and tell, I'll do tapasya. He cannot come and tell, I'll do tomorrow. I'll mood nahi. No. You are supposed to do. Because if you don't do, then you are going to do something that will bind you in this world. Right? And Prabhupada writes in Purport, if one refuses to act under the direction of Supreme Lord, he is compelled to act by the modes in which he is situated. Everyone is under the spell of a particular combination of modes of nature and is acting in that way. But anyone who voluntarily engages himself under the direction of the Lord becomes, if will understand my situation, when my neighbor will cooperate, when my boss will be gracious. ये सब कुछ होता है कभी? हाँ? नहीं होता है. We should be prepared. We should be prepared today. On the day of Grihapravesham, you should be prepared to leave that house. That is what Prahlad Maharaj is telling in Srimad Bhagavatam. పుట్టిన రోజే చావు గురించి ప్రిపేర్ కావాలి. When are you preparing about death? The day you are born. When are you thinking about sannyasa ashram? When you are entering into vanaprastha ashram. When are you thinking about vanaprastha ashram? When you are entering into grahastha ashram. When are you thinking about grahastha ashram? When I am entering into brahmacharya ashram. Opposite. I am marrying this beautiful girl. And a beautiful girl is marrying a beautiful boy. That's what they think, right? Isn't it? Right? And on the day of marriage, they should look into each other's eyes. And what should they say? What should they think? We will fulfill our responsibilities and we'll go to forest. Right? Your real preparation of entering is your preparation of exiting. This is spiritual life. This is called renouncement. You are entering with the consciousness that you will exit. You don't enter with the consciousness that I live there. Because if you enter with that consciousness, you will suffer. You will not be peaceful in that house. Right? Dhritarashtra, Pandu. Both of them are brothers from the same father. One wanted to enter with attachment. Other did not have any interest to enter. Dhritarashtra, childhood, he asked to be the king. He thought he was qualified to be the king because he wanted to enjoy the kingdom. Pandu from his birth never thought that he is going to be the king. And even when he was given the kingdom, he told, this belongs to my brother. Right? Who got the kingdom? Pandu. Pandu got the kingdom. Getting the kingdom, he was not at all attached. Dhritarashtra not getting the kingdom, he was totally attached. Dhritarashtra stuck to the Rashtra. Dhritarashtra, his name itself is like that. Right? Stuck to the house. If you are buying a flat in this building thinking this building will give me happiness, then you are Dhrita flat. And you will not be happy in this flat. You cannot be happy in this flat. Right? Pandu, even when he was given the kingdom, he was very clear. Oh, I have been given this kingdom for service. And I will do the service. But he had a problem. He had a lot of medical issues. He was never properly healthy. Dhritarashtra was very healthy, but he did not have vision. Not only vision of the eyes, but vision of intelligence. Don't think that he did not have eyes and he was not given the kingdom. No. He did not have a proper consciousness. He was not seeing things in a proper view. He was too attached. And Vidura, being the younger brother, knew that. He is Dharmaraj. And immediately told, no. Pitama, Bhishma, please don't give the kingdom to Dhritarashtra because he is blind. A blind king cannot show vision to the kingdom. Blind in what way? Consciousness. Of course, physically also. Consciousness was not right. Pandu, who had no attachment to the kingdom, was given the kingdom and he became the best king. And look at his consciousness, he was so detached. As soon as he was cursed by that sage for a mistake he did, he handed over the kingdom to his brother like it was never his kingdom. He just handed over. It's not like he was crying while he was glory, I'm giving the kingdom to you. Brother, please take care of it. Now it's done. I don't think you can find happiness in this world. I am going to the forest. I am going to live my life in forest. He just gave it. We should be also like that in our grahas, in our bodies. Prepared to leave. Prepared to leave. The greatness of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada has clearly told us how to leave. How to leave this body. And how to leave everything that is related to this body. Very important. Can you go to your mobiles, go to Veda Base and Srimad Bhagavatam 555. Can you remember this, right? 555, not cigarette packet. 555 verse. जाइए, फोन में जाइए vedabase.com. एक मुझे फोन दो, मेरा फोन यहाँ पे रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा है. 555. Okay. 555, yes, 555 है सभी के पास. श्रीमद् भागवतम 555. पराभावस्तावद् अधोदजातो पराभावस्तावद् अभोदजातो. नहीं, सभी के पास नहीं आया. Everybody has 555 on your phones. पराभावस्तावद् अभोदजातो यावन्ना जिज्ञासत आत्मतत्त्वं यावत् क्रियास्तावद् इदं मनो वै यावत् क्रियास्तावद् इदं मनो वै कर्मात्मकं ये शरीरबन्धा कर्मात्मकं येन शरीरबन्धा. Translation. I'm reading it. Please hear it attentively. You don't have to repeat. As long as one does not inquire about the spiritual values of life, one is defeated and subjected to miseries arising from ignorance, be it sinful or pious. Karma has its resultant actions. If a person is engaged in any kind of karma, his mind is called karmatmaka, colored with fruitive activity. As long as the mind is impure, consciousness is unclear, and as long as one is absorbed in fruitive activity, he has to accept a material body. In this shloka, Rishabdev is telling his sons. What is he telling? As long as you are going to perform actions in the bodily consciousness, you will get the next body. You will be bound in the next body. Prabhus, Matajis, that's a very bad news. Just imagine, you will die. And the moment you again gain your consciousness, you are inside another womb. You are inside another womb. And you don't know what womb you are in. It can be a human womb. It can be a lizard's womb. Yeah. Egg. You are inside an egg. Agony. Right? Whatever you have done in this life, anything that you gained in this life doesn't have any meaning anymore. You have to start from the scratch. You have to start from the scratch. You can't claim anything in next life. anything, कुछ भी हो तुम, you cannot claim. You are starting all over again. Again you have to prove. Again you have to survive. Again you have to build. Again you have to settle. But bad news is, again you have to die. Why do you want to take another birth again? कोई पागल ही करेगा ना ऐसा? Just think about it. Will any intelligent person want to take birth again? हाँ? ये जन्म में शक्ल ऐसा है, अगले जन्म में कैसा रहेगा? आलोचना लोग से कैसा रहेगा? हाँ? ये जन्म में कोई डिसीज अब तक नहीं है, अगले जन्म में कौन सा डिसीज कर पैदा हो गया? Right? And Kali Yuga is going to become Ghora and Ghora. It is only going to become worse. In this life, your average life is 60 years. How many years? The next life it will only. Yeah. The pace at which we are going, the beautiful inventions we are doing, the researches we are proud of, is only going to decrease our age. It will decrease our age. Just imagine the amount of pressure you will carry in next life to get the maximum happiness within 25 years. At what age you will do Grihapravesh? If you only have 25 years to live on an average, at what age will you do Grihapravesh? Huh? 10 साल नहीं, 15 साल एंजॉय करना. You cannot do Grihapravesh. Where is the question of settlement? Where is the question of marriage? There won't be marriage. अरे तू ऑलरेडी मरने वाला, क्या बोलोगे क्या? दूल्हा दुल्हन बात करते हैं ना फैमिलीज. एक फैमिली मेरे बेटे के साथ आपकी बेटी की शादी करो. अच्छा आपका बेटा क्या करता है? अभी 2 साल बाकी है, शादी करो. सिर्फ 23 है. 23, 2 साल में मरेगा. Just think about it. Can you imagine what is going to happen in the future? People will die young. Declare it. Now itself. If I tell you are going to die at the age of 60, a lot of people will not like that. प्रभु जी थोड़ा पॉजिटिविटी रखो, है कि नहीं? कितना 50 क्रॉस किया है हाथ उठाओ. क्रॉस 50. कई लोग हाथ नहीं उठा रहे, मालूम नहीं, जानबूझ के हाथ नहीं उठा रहे. ये मनहूस आदमी मेरे को देखेगा, मेरा मौत आएगा. अभी तो उठाना पड़ेगा. कितना लोग 40 क्रॉस किया तो अभी तो उठाना ही पड़ेगा. 40 ఏళ్ళు దాటిన చేతులు లేపండి. అవునా? कितना साल बाकी है? 40, 48, 47. मेरे को 13 साल शायद बाकी है. ऐसे प्रसादम खिलाए तो 2 साल में मर जाऊंगा. सैटरडे, संडे, मंडे. कितना साल बाकी है? We hardly have any life left. We hardly have any life left. Can you repeat this?
We hardly have any life left.
सभी मिलके बोलते हैं. We hardly have any life left. But we have lot of ego left. बोलो. We have lot of ego left. जोर से बोलो. We have lot of ego left. इतना ईगो पड़ा हुआ है, लेकिन जीने के लिए जिंदगी नहीं है. 60 साल के उम्र में लोग मर रहे हैं वहां पे. प्रभु जी आप एवरेज कैसे लगाए? चलो मेरे साथ सत्संग के बाद मैं लेके जाता हूँ. कहाँ लेके जाऊंगा? स्मशान. Let us go finish our remaining rounds in the स्मशान. आज तुम्हें मालूम चल जाएगा कि एवरेज एज क्या है. How many people are ready to come with me? We'll go to that Vaikunta. Vaikunta Prasthana. Vaikunta ಬೋರ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಿ, ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ಟ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. You go and sit there. One day you go and sit there. You will understand how much time you have left. You will understand. Otherwise, even the person working in Vaikuntha Prasthanam is planning for a flat in Tridasha. But that fellow doesn't know, he's not chanting. He's not chanting. उसको नहीं मालूम है. समझ रहे क्या? What is ignorance? ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. तस्मै. Who is that guru? Who will pull you out of the dark age of ignorance? We are living in ignorance. Everybody is living in ignorance. Even the fellow who is burning dead bodies every day in that Vaikuntha Prasthanam is planning for a flat. He is planning for a house. He already has a house. He is planning for one more house. Why? He cannot see the connection. What do we show in satsang? We show the connection. Satsang is to reconnect you to God. And satsang is to connect you back to your reality. Who else will connect you? If I don't come to satsang, who will connect you? Chuttal connect chestara? Will your relatives connect you? They will pakka connect you to next birth. And they will come with you also. Next birth. The only business they have is to connect you to next birth. That's all. The only person who will tell you this reality is a devotee. And there is nothing else auspicious a devotee will have to tell. Somebody will, Prabhuji, शुभ बोलो ना. सुबह सुबह मौत के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. अरे उसी के बारे में तो बात करना है. वही तो important है. What else is important? House is temporary. Ceiling is artificial. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? False ceiling. True ceiling क्या बोलते हैं? We are investing in false ceilings in our life. Everything we are investing is false. That's the reality. सब कुछ false है. Whatever we are investing is all false ceiling only. Real ceiling is behind it. क्या है? देखने को अच्छा लगना. देखने को अच्छा. किधर भी देखो देखने को अच्छा लगना. कहीं सुधा कर लो. सुधा कर लो. వినబడదా? చూడ్డానికి మంచిగా ఉండాలి. తలకాయ మీద పడ్డా పర్లేదు. చూడ్డానికి మంచిగా ఉండాలి. ఏమన్నా తెలుసా? Same thing when I also did. What false ceiling you want? What false ceiling you want? But that is false ceiling. You are only telling it's a false ceiling. You are investing in false ceiling. In the same way, we are investing on this body, and anything related to this body is nothing but investing on a false ceiling, which is not going to come with us. Does the value of this flat increase by putting in false ceiling? No. You buy this for 2 crores. Do full false ceiling with all gimmick lights. How much can you sell it for? 2 crores. अरे sir, I've done so much false ceiling. Boss, किसको चाहिए तेरा false ceiling? I don't like it. Nothing will come with you. Whatever invest on top of this body is going to go with this body. Nothing. We are leading a false life. We are leading a life filled with lies. I'm lying to myself. Right? And Krishna is telling in Bhagavatam, he's telling in Bhagavad Gita, please be mindful. Please be mindful. Don't waste this opportunity. This opportunity lose cheskoku. Don't fall into this trap of Maya. Listen to my orders. Come back to me. Chapter 6. क्या है? दूसरे जो खा रहे हैं उसके थाली में मत देखो. Chapter 6. Controlling mind. अगर भगवान है अच्छा है. Chapter 7. अगर वो अच्छा नहीं है तो मैं भगवान हूं, चैप्टर 9। हाँ? भगवान का दर्शन मैं दूंगा अगर तू नहीं देगा, चैप्टर 10। चैप्टर 11 मेरे को देखो, क्या दर्शन? विराट रूप, मेरा विराट रूप देखो, चैप्टर 11। ये चल रहा है भगवत गीता के नाम पे बाहर। This is what is going on. Nobody will read a verse out of Bhagavad Gita. They will not read, they will not dare to read the verse out of Bhagavad Gita because they don't want to tell the Bhagavad Gita. Because they don't want to accept what Krishna is telling. I am telling you openly. They don't want to accept what Krishna is telling. Krishna is telling very clearly, surrender unto me. Surrender किसको करना है? लेकिन कोई करेगा नहीं surrender. I don't want to surrender. Prabhu, tell me a path where I can do whatever I want. You see me, Prabhu? You see me, I see you. This is a path. There is an institution. The only board is ನಾನು ನೂ ಸುಡು ನಾನು ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ತಾ ಸುಡು ಸುಡು ಸುಡು. ಇದು ಪಾತ್. ಅವನ ಉಂಕೋ ಪಾತ್ ದಾ ಆ ಗಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಪಾತ್. ಅವನ What are we asking? We are asking for truth. We are not asking for fake truth. We are asking for truth. Are you ready for the truth? If you are not ready for the truth, you will come back here again. The intelligent person will understand the truth and he will have the determination to follow the truth and to finish the goal of life. Intelligent person. Prabhu, I don't think I have the determination. I don't think I have the determination. So be with the people who have determination. क्या करना है आपको? Just be with the sadhus who have determination. If you don't have determination, you will get determination. Like when an iron stays near to magnet for a long time, it gets the properties of the magnet. If you come to satsang regularly, if you make satsang part of your life, if there is nothing else in your life except satsang, you will go back to Krishna. अपने कुछ करना नहीं है, सत्संग में बैठना है. Sit in the satsang. Hear. What is the only activity you are supposed to do? Hear. Hear attentively. Hear with the intention to understand. The person sitting here should feel that he is supposed to give God's knowledge to others. The person sitting there should feel that if I don't hear from him, I will not get that knowledge. The quality of a guru, the quality of a disciple. What is the quality of a disciple? If I don't hear from this guru, there is no hope for me. But if you are sitting there thinking that I am better than that guru, or that guru is a rascal, or that guru is a bad fellow, or that guru, what knowledge will you get? Or if I am sitting here and thinking that I am giving the knowledge, whatever is in my mind, then what knowledge can I give? What knowledge can I give? You will not hear Bhagavad Gita, you will hear Leelananda Gita. That's all you hear. Right? I am here to tell Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita is very clearly telling, don't enter into another gruha. Come back to me. Come back to me. Very clearly. Krishna doesn't want your donation. Krishna doesn't want your smile. Krishna doesn't want your flower. Krishna wants you. He doesn't want anything less. He wants you. So do all those activities. Give a flower, give a donation, smile in front of him, but be prepared to go back to him. At what time you should be prepared to go back to him? Now. Now. Today. Invest in a house to serve Krishna. If you are investing in that house and thinking where I should sit, where should I sofa set be, I think I'll sit here and watch the TV, you will take birth as a lizard in that house. And you'll watch TV from there. Don't keep any attachment. It's very difficult, but for a Grahastha, that is a training. The Grahastha's training is what? You have full right on your salary. Isn't it? No. You have no right on your salary.
That salary belongs to Lakshmi Devi. It has to be used in the service of Narayan. Khatam. If you die in that consciousness, you will go directly to the feet of Lakshmi Devi. And Lakshmi Devi will take you to Narayan. But if you die in the consciousness that this all belongs to me, I have done something in life, I have given something in life. Close your eyes and try to remember how many places you have donated to God. Just close the eyes. 30 seconds. How many places you have donated to God? 30 seconds. Really? Also try to remember how much you have donated to God. Sincerely do it. It's for your good. How many places have donated to God? And how much you have donated to God? Open your eyes. Even one place will take birth again. I'm sorry. If you have remembered even one place where I have given this to God, you will take birth again. Yes. If you have remembered what you are giving means what you have given. You have not given anything. क्या फ्रेंड? पैदा होना ही है पक्का है. तो जी वहाँ पे 500 रुपये रिसीट ले दिया. टेम्पल में 10,000 रुपये दे 80G का सर्टिफिकेट नहीं दिया. अगर 80G लोगे 80 बार जीना पड़ेगा फिर से. 80 जन्म मिलेंगे 80G लिया तो मैं भी बोल रहा हूँ.
You only said to remember what are.
No, I want to test कितना है. Test the waters. अच्छा है ना? Now you know what to forget. Now you know what to forget. In next year, you should change your consciousness such a way that you should forget what you given to God. No? This is the tapasya of a grahastha. In the 4 ashramas, brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasa, the only ashram which goes out to earn money is grahastha ashram. And the only ashram which supports the other 3 ashramas is grahastha ashram. Brahmacharya, vanaprastha and sannyasa. We support grahastha. And a grahastha is not supposed to remember what he has given. If he remembers what he has given, I am sorry, you will come back here again. They said there is saying that ఎడమ చేతో ఇచ్చింది కుడి చేతికి తెలియదు. जो हाथ तो जो लेफ्ट हैंड से दिया राइट हैंड को भी नहीं मालूम होना चाहिए दिया बोल के. और भगवान को जो दिया वो तो बिल्कुल ही याद रखना. जो भगवान से लिया वो भी याद रखना, जो भगवान को दिया वो भी याद रखना. दिस इज कॉल्ड स्पिरिचुअल प्रिपरेशन टू गो बैक. कितनी जगह याद है मेरे को है. when I was thinking, but you should remember. Just imagine at the time of death, you are remembering what all Krishna. Then you think you can enter Krishna Loka? You will not enter Krishna Loka. You cannot enter Krishna Loka. Can you imagine how much dirt we are carrying in our heads right now? With and without our awareness. Renunciation doesn't mean go away from money. Renunciation means understand that money is not yours. That is renunciation. Please, everybody here earn 1 crore per month. Please, my humble request. Because we need that 1 crore to save Sanatana Dharma. We need that 1 crore to develop Krishna conscious projects. We need that 1 crore to take care of sannyasis, vanaprasthas and brahmacharis. We need that 1 crore to spread Krishna consciousness. I'm not saying don't earn. I'm not saying don't ask for increment. I'm not saying don't get growth in your office. I'm saying don't be attached to it. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुर्भुर् मातो संगोस्तु. Work is worship when you know that the work is accepted by God. Work is worship when the work is accepted by God. If you are doing a work that is not accepted by God, then that's not work, that's a burden that is going to bring you back here. So be very careful in our decisions in life. Right?
Let's not be a Dhritarashtra. Let's be a Bhishma, who left his entire kingdom without any attachment, only to serve his kingdom. Only to serve his kingdom. Only to serve Krishna. He did a war also. Just as a service to Krishna, he did war. Standing on the opposite side, without any attachment. Right? Let's be Pandavas, who were ready to go through so many problems in life, but not leave Krishna. Let's not be Duryodhan, who had no problems in life, but he never accepted Krishna. Right? Kauravas had no problem. How many Kauravas went on Vanavas? How many Kauravas were thrown out of their houses? Was a single Kaurava a devotee of Krishna? No. No. Pandavas went through everything. Pandavas went through everything. But they never left Krishna. We should become that Pandava. Completely detached to what they have. Completely detached. After the whole war of Kurukshetra, Yudhishthira was not celebrating in a clubhouse. After the whole war of Kurukshetra, when he was coronated as the king of this planet, he was sitting in his room and crying. And Krishna told Yudhishthira, you are settled now, I am leaving. My job is over. Dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yogi yogi. I have done I have established Dharma. Now I have to go to Dwaraka and please read Bhagavatam. Yudhishthira is pleading to Krishna. If Krishna, you giving me the kingdom means you are going to leave, then I don't want this kingdom. I don't want this kingdom. If you are not there in my life, I don't want this kingdom. Can you please stay for some more days? I know you are Dwarkadish. Can you please stay for some more days? And then Krishna said yes. Because he loves Yudhishthira. He loves Pandavas. He said, I'll stay. For you, I will stay. Right? He left the whole kingdom to Parikshit as soon as he knew that Krishna left this world. He immediately left. Krishna, you asked me to run this planet. You gave me this planet to run. But now you're not there. I don't want to be here without you. Mother Ganga was leaving. Ganga said, I don't want to give these people my water. After you are gone, Krishna, why should I? Why should I give my water to these people? These fellows will come and take, they'll go into my water and throw all the sins onto me. I can't carry so much sins of people. After you are gone, what is left is only sins. I don't want to be in this world. In Garga Samhita, Krishna told Ganga, my dear Ganga, please don't leave. Because whatever sins will be put into you by these materialistic people, my Senapati devotee will come in Kali Yuga. And when you go and wash his feet, he will absorb all your sins. And that is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. It is mentioned. In detail it is given. Such a devotee will come. The greatness of pure devotee is, in Kumbh Mela, people go and wash their sins in the Ganga. The greatness of a pure devotee is, in Kumbh Mela, Ganga comes and washes the feet of a pure devotee, so he can remove the sins out of Ganga. And we are so fortunate, Prabhujis and Matajis, that we are introduced to such a great devotee called A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. How many people know about this great personality? And how many people are interested to know? And the amazing part and the beauty of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada is he is clearly telling us, please don't take birth again. This consciousness you will not hear in any other society. I have not seen any other society. People will talk about all kinds of things in the name of spirituality, but nobody will tell, prepare for death and get out. Go back to Krishna. Nobody will tell. We are here to prepare ourselves for that moment. What is our agenda coming to satsang? What is our agenda coming to satsang? Is that we don't have agenda. Your only agenda is you don't have agenda. झंडा लेके क्यों जाते हैं? हड़ताल करने के लिए जाते हैं. ये अच्छा नहीं है, वो अच्छा नहीं है, ये अच्छा नहीं, ये अच्छा नहीं, वो यहाँ एक ही चीज अच्छा है. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. बस वही की चीज अच्छा है यहाँ पे. अगर ये करने के लिए आप यहाँ पे आ रहे हो, then you are coming to the right place. क्या मतलब है? If you are coming to satsang to chant, then you are coming to satsang. If you are coming to satsang with any other agenda, then you are not coming to satsang. You are not coming to satsang. And you don't need a satsang also. We should be very careful about that. We should be very careful about that. Because agendas change anytime. Agenda change होते रहता है ना. What is agenda? कुछ भी एक ही I am coming here to purify myself. Are you coming here to purify somebody else? Huh? I'll go and sit beside somebody and now you'll get purified from me. Bhagavan Prabhu tells in Telugu, మంచి చెప్పాను ఒక మాట తెలుసు. ఇక్కడ నువ్వు ఎవరిని ఉద్ధరించడం రాలేదు, నిన్ను ఉద్ధరించుకోవడానికి వచ్చిన ఒకటే మాట. हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट कोई करेगा क्या? ఇక్కడ నువ్వు ఎవరిని ఉద్ధరించడానికి రాలేదు, నిన్ను ఉద్ధరించుకోవడానికి వచ్చిన. उद्धार करने के लिए है. बोल दिया?
Translated.
हो गया. हरि बोल. Right? You have not come here to deliver anyone. You have come here to deliver yourself. You should never forget that lesson. And you have come into this griha. You have done a Grihapravesham into this house of this body, which is like a machine, which is becoming older and older. You better be determined to not get into another machine. Khatam karo, business khatam karo, become very determined. Attend every satsang. I'm going to tell you sutras, 10 sutras. Please remember. Attend every satsang. Repeat after me. Hear attentively. Don't gossip. Okay. Honor prasadam. Only. Chant Hare Krishna mantra. Stay in good association. Right? Or na? Follow the 4 regulative principles. Serve in the mission like a servant of a servant. Okay. Huh? Read the scriptures and share the scriptures. Distribute scriptures also. Distribute the scriptures. Use your wealth to serve Narayan. Don't watch Guntur Karam. ये अच्छा नहीं लगा. Be attentive, be determined, be focused, and be very, very what is it? क्या बोलते हैं? Self-centered when it comes to spirituality. Self-centered से भी अच्छा एक word है. Do it for yourself only. It's actually a negative word, but you can use it positive. Be very greedy. Laulyam. Be very greedy in spiritual life. Greedy for what? To hear. Greedy to learn. Greedy to implement. And you'll go back to Krishna. These are the things you have to do. Be very greedy. Be very self-centered.
Somebody told me, Prabhu, at Saturday morning I have something, can I discuss with you? I'll show you that message. I told, till 2 o'clock, so much. Because I'm going to be in satsang. Prabhu, but it is very important. After 2 o'clock, anything else is important. Everything after 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, I'm available. Until what time? 2:05. 2:05. तेरे लिए 5 मिनट जो बोलना है बोल. 2:05 के बाद क्या करना है? कल के लिए प्रिपेयर होना है. Sorry, no? Don't leave time. If you leave spare time, Guntur Karam will come in between. He come. But the time was not also. Honor. Don't leave spare time. Be completely busy. But Prabhu, where is relaxation in life, Prabhuji? Where is happiness in life? Where is all the time? You're taking Sunday also, Saturday also. Aunra, दान को से बात कुछ ना. बोलना बहुत ना. जाना नहीं जाना भगवान के पास. तो टाइम में किसी और को प्रायोरिटी मत दो. प्रभु लेकिन दुनिया के लिए जीना है प्रभु जी. दुनिया में हम जीते हैं प्रभु जी. इसीलिए तो बोल रहा दुनिया में मत वापस आ. नहीं आना चाहिए वापस. अगर ये डिटर्मिनेशन नहीं है तो आओ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Nobody's no Prabhu. The beauty, I'll end with this. The beauty of Sanatana Dharma, we don't force it on anyone. We tell people this is the truth. No force. लेकिन अगर तुमको डिटर्मिनेशन है, if your intent is to go back, then this is the process. If your intent is to stay here, then you can do the donation, puja, vratam, come back here, again do puja, vratam, donation, again do. You want to come back here like animal. For that also there is a process. कुत्ते की तरह पैदा होना है. Once Srila Prabhupada was giving a lecture in Australia. He was telling, we are all children of God. We are supposed to go back to God. We have to prepare ourselves to go back to God. Otherwise, you'll take birth here like a pig. One fellow got up. I have no problem to become a pig in next life. Prabhupada told, you have my blessings. There is a video of this actually. Prabhupada telling, you have my blessings. Prabhupada told, you have my blessings. You will become a pig in next life. Because that's what he wanted. Right? The beauty of Vedic scriptures and Sanatana Dharma is nobody needs to be forced. अकलमंद आदमी सुन के समझ जाता है. उससे कम अकलमंद देख के समझता है. उससे कम अकलमंद एक्सपीरियंस करके समझता है. उससे कम अकलमंद सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी में काम करता है. फिर से पैदा होता है. उसको समझ में नहीं आ रहा. उसको अभी भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा. उसको कुछ भी बोला समझ में नहीं आता उसको. राइट? मतलब पैसे कमाने का सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी पैसे इजी मनी. आई वांट इजी मनी. उससे कमाओ. उसको समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर. ही कांट अंडरस्टैंड. ही कांट सी द रियलिटी. हरे कृष्णा. थैंक यू वेरी मच. So this was a lecture on Grihapravesham or no, I don't know. But the lecture is to not get into another Griha. Any questions, reflections, thoughts? What can I do, Prabhu? I remember so many places I gave donation. Now what should I do? That is your problem. That is your problem. What should I do of the all 80G receipts? Before 80G becomes 80J. So 80G1. Give it back. You know, some devotees, they give donation, they get 80G. Whatever benefit they get out of 80G, that also they can go and deposit. That's additional money you're giving. Don't try to earn the name of God. Give it and forget it. Forget it. खत्म. उसका संबंध ही नहीं. सेवा किया. जितना दिया हो गया. Right? So let us thank I propose one thing. Srila Prabhupada in his letter also told, real Grihapravesh is when you do Harinam. When you do Harinam, when you do chanting in the house. In fact, Prabhupada, when he was taking over very dangerous places, haunted places, Prabhupada was taking over and converting them to temple. That was the cheapest property available. Haunted houses in America. Every house is haunted, but then more haunted houses. Right? So he used to do chanting in that place. Right? So all the negative energies are out, all the positive energies and blessings are coming in. Whoever lives in this house should become a devotee. And many others around this house should also become devotees. For that, let us remove a chanting mala if you have. We'll do one round attentively for these families, for both the families. This is what 602. There is underneath 502. Okay? Our chanting should be so loud for a change that somebody in 502 should also hear it. Okay? I'll also remove my one round. If you don't have the chanting mala, we are counting for you. You can count. You can chant along with us. Okay? No? Loud. 502 में सुना देना. नमाम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देवतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. If you want to forget everything that is not needed at the time of your death, if you want to remove all those negative thoughts, those things that you should not remember at the time of death, chant once Hare Krishna mantra loudly. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare. If you only want to remember the lotus feet of Nanda Nandana, if you only want to remember the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, if you only want to remember the mercy of your Guru at the time of your death, chant once Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare. If you want that independent mentality to be removed out of you, if you want to surrender and bring the mentality of surrender to your Guru, if you want to remember that judging mentality out of you, if you want to become a servant of the servant, chant once Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare. If you want this house and every house where you enter and every house that people live to have Radha Krishna deities, or at least in their hearts, and they should surrender to Krishna, and all living beings should go back to Goloka Vrindavan, chant once Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare. If you don't want to accept any other philosophy except the truth spoken by Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, except the truth explained by the great acharyas such as Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Nimbarkacharya, Vishnu Swami, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, and entire the Guru Varga, you don't want to accept any other philosophy in your life except this absolute truth, chant once Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare want to increase your determination to go back to Krishna in this life, and you don't have any other agenda, or you don't want to keep any other agenda, you want to become serious in your spiritual life, and you want to treat every round as the most important round you are doing to purify your consciousness, and you are going to do your 16 rounds. You will reach that 16 rounds very soon, because you don't want to go to any other planet or receive any other benefit in this material world. You want to go back to the God's abode once and for all and sit at his lotus feet and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Hare
भक्त विघ्नाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्त वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन मूवमेंट की पिताई गौर प्रेमानंद all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all those to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyavcha pattanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaः ananta koti vaishnavavrinda ki jai. What is this boy? What is your name? Huh? No. Krishank.
You remember, Prabhuji, when you came to Silver Oaks, he's the one who guided you to our home.
Yes.
He saw the tilak and he came.
Who are his parents? Who are his parents?
They're gone now.
He's going to take them back to Garden.
Arrivo.
Amazing. You know, the boy is so clear. It's like a sadhu who left something in past life and is appearing again. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Hare Krishna. Let us, I would like to request every family who is under the guidance of Arvind Prabhu, Asraj Prabhu, don't leave them. Stay with them. Just hold them and go back to Krishna. Stay with them. What hope do we have? And they're not persons. Don't see them as a person. See them as the ansha of Guru Tattva. Right? Guru Tattva, which is coming from Swayam Balaram. Don't leave them. If you leave them, that's the biggest mistake you are doing. Never leave your children. I will never leave my struggle. Is my connection lost? I am lost. Right? Wherever you are, be faithful, be obedient, and whatever is happening in your spiritual life is for your purification. And everybody is learning here. The Parama Guru is Swayam Krishna himself. Everybody is learning here. Everybody can do mistakes, but never leave satsang. If you leave satsang, you are the biggest loser. Nobody else is. We don't want to do another Grihapravesham. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. So I'd like to request Arvind Prabhu to please come here once. Dasraj Prabhu to please come here once. You want to say anything? Not about me. That's not the agenda. Most of you whom you are inspiring and teaching are here. So I'd like you to say a few words before.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji Mataji. So today it's really here giving the class. So I'm really feeling very, very fortunate. Not only me, I'm very sure it's the same from Dasraj Prabhu also. A small incident, you know, how things are connected with Krishna in our lives. So yesterday at around 7:30, I was returning from office, whereas the Grihapravesham is planned at 9:50. At 7:30 exactly, we got a call from one Prabhuji who was like leaving to Tirupati, and he asked actually if they can put their deities in our house. We were going for Grihapravesham, so how we can take care of the deities. So we were actually a little confused. But then we told Prabhuji, we are going for Grihapravesham. Is that okay if we can take your deities to Grihapravesham? You see, Krishna willing, he came. Radha Madhav, you see here in that time. Yeah. So, you know, Krishna has himself, he thought that he should be there in the Grihapravesham. We felt so much blessed. Everything that is happening in our lives, everything I can connect to Krishna very, very closely. So not only one. If I start, I can finish in next 2 hours. That many incidents. I know I keep talking to our congregation people also. We are so much connected to Krishna. I can see how Krishna is helping in each and every incident. This house with interiors is completed in just 2 months. Our house, flat and also Dasraj Prabhu's flat. Just in 2 months, everything is finished. And now the people who wanted to go for rent are also ready. So you can see Krishna is helping in every step. Okay, some people might see that, okay, you are preaching something, Prabhuji, and you are growing materialistic. But I tell you, Prabhuji Mataji, this is very important. This is just it's not a home. Yesterday I posted also in our group. It's only, it's a house. For us, we need this also to grow because the more the time we want to dedicate for Krishna, we want to get stabilized ourselves. This is very, very important. To get stabilized, we have to grow also materialistically. Krishna will help also there. Krishna will definitely help. If you have the right intention, I definitely believe that Krishna will definitely help also to grow materialistically. The same thing is happening in my life very personally, Prabhuji Mataji. I request everyone, like Prabhuji mentioned, we have to chant very, very, very sincerely. That is the most sincere request from any Siksha Guru. It's the most sincere request. Let's all, I mean, we are also not so perfect. Prabhuji also highlighted that in Kali Yuga we cannot be perfect. But that cannot be also a excuse. We have to take as much as possibility to take a chance to take the Hare Krishna mantra full with heart, as if like this might be our last moment. Yeah. So thank you, Professor Mataji. Again, Krishna is really helping in every step.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji Mataji. First of all, my humble obeisances at the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna and Srila Prabhupada. My humble obeisances to my Siksha Guru, Sri Prabhuji. And of course, my humble obeisances at the lotus feet of Prabhuji, who's sitting here. Right? So he's come from the Gaudiya Math all the way from Bengal to bless all of us. He's father of one of our congregation members from Aparna.
Let's welcome Prabhuji with 3 loud Haribols.
I will not take much of your time because I know that all of you are already hungry and the prasadam is ready. So I'm going to just talk for 2 minutes. So I will tell you, I'll just take 2 minutes to tell you how our lives have transformed, right, as an evidence with today's program. Right? As Prabhuji said, we had a lot of Grihapraveshams done. Right? We are fortunate enough. Right? Krishna has blessed us with a lot of material things. So I saw Grihapraveshams from I was very young child, maybe 5 years, 6 years, because of my parents, my uncles, and all those things. So this is the first time I'm seeing a Grihapravesham in our own family, which is celebrated in this way. I haven't seen a Grihapravesham like this. Because typical Grihapravesham for us is do Vastu Puja, which we don't even know what the priest is reciting. Just sit there, finish it. Pantulgari can say और कितना देर लगेगा? हो जाएगा, आधा घंटे में हो जाएगा. Finish, हो गया, sleep. Get up, do some mundane talks. Matajis will be doing some pujas, do some mundane talks, eat and go. That's all Grihapravesham is there for us. We don't know any Grihapravesham beyond this. But now our lives have transformed when we came into Krishna consciousness. So we thought, okay, Grihapravesham can also be done in this way. Right? Grihapravesham is connected to Krishna. Right? Krishna says, yat karoshi, yat yashnasi, yat juhosi dadatyas. Whatever you do it as a service to me. Then you are not bonded in the karma. Right? Therefore, whatever we will have to do, we'll do it as a service to Krishna. Right? So that's exactly what we wanted to do it today also. This is not our home, as Prabhuji said. This is not our home. This is a home for Krishna. Right? If he wants to put it, like whatever he wants to do, he will go. So this is the first time that I'm seeing a Grihapravesham. My life, I'm sure all the devotees would have done. Right? So this is really complete transformation for our lives. Right? Doing Harinama Sankirtana, if I'm not in spirituality, I would have never imagined. Harinama Sankirtana, and how many people on a Grihapravesham, 120, 130 people like this, sitting and hearing for a lecture for 2 hours? How many Grihapraveshams we see that when we go to the non-devotees' homes? They can sit and talk for 3 hours about how Modi is ruling and how Pawan Kalyan is supporting Chandrababu Naidu. Everybody will do that. But how many will sit and hear Harikatha for 2 hours? They will not do it, Prabhuji and Matajis. The transformation will only happen because of spirituality. Otherwise, that will not happen. Thanks to the lotus feet of Leelan Prabhu for bringing us into spirituality. Right? Otherwise, I don't know where our lives would have been. Maybe we would have had other flat and we would have done Grihapravesham. We would have never called Grihapravesham also. We would have called it housewarming ceremony, as Prabhuji said. We would have just called it as housewarming ceremony. And that housewarming ceremony would have been another ritual for us. We don't care, it's such a mama, aipoindi, let's go, swaha, aipen, only. So this is what spirituality does when you come into it and when you take it seriously. And everything what we do, we will have to do it as an offering to Krishna. That's the only way that we can come out of this cycle of birth and death. Otherwise, no other hope, no other hope, no other hope. All of us together. Hare Nama, Hare Nama. नामेव केवलं कलौ नास्तेव गतिरन्यथा. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Where are the home ministers here? The real
All managing down.
all managing down. So let us thank them with 3 loud Hare Krishna mantras for arrangements that they have done from morning, midnight they are doing. And they did not tell one incident. It seems when they were coming here, exactly I didn't know why it happened. They saw on a truck somebody taking a cow and a calf right in front in the road, and
Just
they
in
told,
front of the-
they said, "Can you bring that cow and calf into our house?" And the cow and calf just came. See how Krishna comes.
Midnight.
And how in even cow and calf he is bringing here. If you can't see this connection, then we are blind.
Yeah.
Right? So let us thank them for the whole family. Sleeplessly they have spent time, and they have since midnight. They are awake. They need rest. So we better finish our prasadam and leave so that they can take some rest. And so we'll chant Hare Krishna mantra 3 times for the whole family. After what Prabhuji wants to tell.
Sorry. So I know, Prabhuji, it's not that we are trying to market anything here, but what I would want to tell you is, if the entire family comes together, what happens in spirituality? We can do wonders.
Yes.
Right? It's not, this is Krishna's blessing. It is not that something arrangement is done. Right? If you see, my mother, my father, I'm sure without their blessings, we would have not been where we are or into the spirituality also. So as a family, when we come into spirituality, this is what happens. We can do wonders. So I would request all of you, progress as a family. That is very, very important. Please bring your children. Children are very important. We have reached a certain stage, Prabhuji and Matajis. There is never late. That's anywhere there. But please bring your children. As Prabhuji said, such kind of kids at this age, wonderful kids, they can do wonders. Thank you. Sorry.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
And Praveen Prabhu's mother, it is her birthday today. Kankadurga Mataji, right?
Yes.
Kankadurga Mataji. Huh? Kankadurga Mataji, yeah. So, and Srikanth Prabhu's birthday, Haribol. So we pray for the good health of Kankadurga Mataji. She is always going through a lot of medical challenges, Kankadurga Mataji. And both her son Praveen Prabhu and So Mataji, they live in here close by in Ankura. They are a wonderful family. Let's pray for her good health. And let's pray for Srikanth Prabhu's birthday also. So he never takes another Griha. Right? Prabhupada ki jai. Mahaprasade Govinde. Nama Brahmane Vaishnave. Salva Punya Vratan Rajan. Charira Vidyajal. Sudarmadaya Mai. Radha Gundao. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhar. Shri Advaita Gadadhar. Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Radha Madhav. Shri Radha Madhav Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai Nitai Gauranga Srila Prabhupada Prasadam ki jai. And today the one round that we all did was a special round. Everybody were chanting from heart. Sometimes I opened my eyes, I saw Mataji, she was intensely chanting. And that intensity is needed because we are begging. He was chanting. Every time I was going low, he was encouraging me. Chant loudly, right? It was one of the best rounds. I wish our every round is like that. And definitely we'll see Krishna if that is how we chant. And he will give his darshan, right? Looking at all of us. So let us chant like that. And we have next week, we are going to Narsimha Kshetra. We are going to be the Narsimha Swami temple. How many here have gone at least once to the temple if your hand? Okay, so we have 8-9 guides also. So they will take us to that place. So please please come with your whole family. Going to Dham along with devotees is a different experience. We are going to enter the Guha chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which would never happen normally. We'll do Sankirtan and we'll be entering into that cave and we'll go all the way and take darshan of Narsingdev. And we'll come back. We are going to Lord Shiva's temple there. Prabhuji, Abhay Charan Prabhu, Fearless Prabhu is here. He has fearless on his t-shirt, he has fearless Prabhu. Right? Abhay Charan, right? Abhaya. So Prabhuji has arranged for so many things, for a nice lunch, for breakfast, and a nice place where we can have katha there. Similar katha we'll have in Lord Shiva's temple, where we'll get blessings of Lord Shiva. Vaishnavanam yatha. Right? So the whole day is going to be filled with spirituality. Don't keep any other priority. Everybody here, just declare it to the whole world that I don't exist on 7th of April. Right? And then we all will go. Right? Morning buses will be 10. If you have still not booked your seat in the bus, you are going to be at loss. Because we are anyway going. We are going. If you want to be part of it, you want to have a spiritual experience, please come. And we'll have some nice dramas also there for all of you. And you will also do the drama part of it. Right? So it will be a lot of fun, lot of spiritual consciousness. Please make it a point, you all come. Right? So please block your seats. And I don't know who is the coordinator of these groups for next week.
We have not yet decided.
Okay, so please go ahead and announce. We have very less, announcement is done. We have very less time left. By Tuesday, Wednesday, we have to book all the buses. Right? So we're all going in buses, no individual vehicles allowed. Everybody will get into bus, doing Sankirtan, doing your rounds, you'll go there, you'll all come back at once. Okay? Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
So we have to go down to 502. The dinner prashadam is sorry, lunch prashadam is there.
Dinner?
Lunch.
We should have told you, I would not come.
తీసుకెళ్తాను